What's going on, guys? Chris Pointer here, Overtime Athletes, back with my man Jesse Mintz. Jesse, appreciate you so much.
Oh, man.
Hell yeah. So, I mean, bro, we've gone over a couple different things. You showed me a full workout. What I want to do is I want to provide basically for them, you know, like I said, I'm decent on my right. I have my athletic capabilities, but overall I want to get better at just, you know, the fundamentals. Get back into the game, get better back on both hands. What does a typical workout look like for you when somebody comes to you?
Yeah. So like for me, like the main thing I really like focus on would be like ball handling. So someone that's trying to like get back into it, like there's a couple things that we're gonna really want to work on. One of the big things is getting in a wide, low stance, especially on your fakes. Like a lot of times when you want to sell a fake, you want to get wide and low, right? And the other big thing I like to teach players is what's called high ball and hand time. So we were talking about in one of the other videos, when you release the basketball, you want your hand low to the ground, right? When you catch the basketball, you want that other hand close to the ground and close to that other hand. So now the whole motion, the basketball is in my hand almost. There's just inches where it's not touching my hands, right? Versus if I'm doing this, I don't have very good control. That's why coaches tell you not to slap the ball, right? A step up would be this, but ultimate would be this. If you watch Kyrie, Steph Curry, they have a really high ball and hand time. So one drill we can do to work on that low stance and that high ball and hand time is what I call a killer crossover drill. So we're gonna get our feet a little more than shoulder width apart, almost twice shoulder width apart. Nice and wide, get that butt down low. What we're gonna do is we're gonna cross over, left hand touches ground in front of right foot. So go ahead and just hold the ball there. Boom, then cross back over on the other side, same thing. Boom. And then we're gonna go ahead and start with a carry. And then once you get better, try to do it without the carry. Boom, you got nice high ball and hand time. Try to keep that butt down. This is gonna help open up your hips a little bit. Get the nice deep fake, swaying the hips in your chest. All big factors for being able to sell your fakes and have a better handle. And I would do that for like 2 minutes. I have all my players do that in the warm up. One of the next things I would say to do, this is a big one, is working on that footwork. So if you can do the between the legs pretty good, I would go between the legs and just scissors. Feet coming here, 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 here. Good. Keep that high ball and hand time. Good, hips low. Good, good. And for beginners, like if you can't do that, you could just do this, regular dribble, just getting that footwork in the mix, because the footwork is huge. That's one of the things players don't look at enough that will help them perform.
You know, when I'm just sitting here, I'm just doing my 1-2. Now you want to get everything involved with the feet.
Exactly. A lot of players tell me, Coach, I got really good handles, but I can't beat my defender. And it's almost always because their feet aren't there.
Gotcha.
You can't just keep dribbling in one spot and not doing anything.
Gotcha.
One of the other big things I would have the player do is something for hand speed. So there's 2 different drills you can do for this. If you got good handles, you could do the spider dribble, which is left, right in front, or you can do right, left. And that's pretty advanced. I mean, a lot of players are being taught this at a younger age, so yeah, you got it. Good. And if that's too tough for you, this is another good one, just to get the nervous system firing and thinking quick. The behind the knee clap. This is the old Pistol Pete drill. He was a legend in the NBA. So you can put the ball behind your knees like this. You're gonna drop it, clap in front, and catch. Good. Then once you get better, you try to catch it without letting the ball touch the ground. So you almost got it. Oh, good. So I would rep that out. You don't have to do a lot of reps in that, and you don't have to like bust them out real quick. You can rest in between setup, take your time, get about 10, 20 of those in. And then the last thing I would do is I would just work on some game-specific moves, something you can count on games, going left, going right. So what I like to do is think about like almost like a family tree. You got one move, and then all the moves branch out from that. You can have counter moves, so you're confident in that one setup. Like if you watch James Harden, this is his bread and butter. He'll do this like all day long. He'll come up to his defender, and he'll just do that a million different ways, and then he's got different things he can do from it. So what I would do is work on, first of all, the starting move would be the between the legs. So work on your between the legs, attacking hard at the basket for a layup, going into jump shots, whatever the case may be. About 10 repetitions. Good. Cool, so you got that one move. Do about 10 reps of that. You could also do it into jump shots, you know, to work on different skills out of it. But then from there, you want a counter move, right? So you go between the legs, crossover. Same thing, go into a layup or jump shot. Good. And then there's a couple things you can do from there. I mean, you got your first move to start off with, right? You got your between the legs. And now you got your crossover, but you could also do something different. You could go between the legs behind the back.
If I'm drilling, we were just talking about this with dancing. If I'm drilling in analytical, I feel robotic.
Yeah.
If I'm playing, like,
it's natural.
I don't feel,
Yeah. And that's a big thing too, is like, anytime you're doing this stuff, I always try to have my players like visualize there's a defender on you. Like when it comes to selling your fakes, doing your moves, like imagine there's a defender there, and like if you're gonna fake one way, make yourself think that you're going the way you're faking, like mentally. All the other pieces come to place a lot more easy if you're like, I'm going this way. Just kidding. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
100%. Because when I'm doing it, like I'm like, oh, you know, a lot like hesitating because I'm thinking about the third step as opposed to this first.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Convince yourself of the fake is one big thing. And then from there, you know, if you want to get some more reps in, then I would just like say, okay, so we got this and we got this. Now where can I branch off from that, right? So I could go between the legs, crossover, in and out. I could go between the legs, crossover, back cross.
Gotcha.
And just branching off.
Mix it up.
Right.
Yeah,
and rep it out 10, 20 times. I would say pick, you know, about 5 moves and just rep them out and get those down so you have things you know you can count on.
So first one, basic ball handling. Second one, you want to go a little bit more speed.
Right, behind the leg clap.
One,
well, actually, second was scissors. Scissors.
Got you. Get the footwork.
Yep.
Get the feet involved.
And then
third, you're going speed.
Spider behind the knee clap.
Fourth, that's when you're actually starting to move to the hole.
Yeah.
And then mix it up.
Yeah, mix it up with those. I'd say do at least 5 different things so you have something you can rely on.
Got you. That's a whole workout right there.
For sure.
Try it out, man. Thank you so much.
No problem,
bro. I
man.
Appreciate it. Hell yeah. Yo, check this dude's channel out. Get Handles.
Right.
Get Handles. YouTube. Check it out.
Handle Geeks.
I'll let y'all.